As part of an ongoing series, we've been getting to know some of Canada's Paralympic hopefuls as they prepare for the 2018 Paralympic Winter Games in Pyeongchang, Korea.
Victoria, you know exactly what it's like to represent your country on an international stage. Can you share with us your favorite Paralympic memory?
Oh yeah, it's always hard to pick one, but I think my first memory that I really love was walking into the Bird's Nest Stadium in 2008 in Beijing, and it was the opening ceremonies. I was with Team Canada, and we were surrounded by 100,000 people, not just cheering for sport, but Paralympic sport. It was incredible.
Wow, that's a pretty special memory.
It was amazing. Edmonton presenter Alex Smyth met up with some of Canada's Paralympic hopefuls and asked them if they could have a meal with any Canadian, who would it be? Some of their answers are surprising.
So who's your choice, para-snowboarder John Leslie?
Terry Fox, just because him and I had the same type of cancer. You know, he really did a lot for the awareness, and you know, the reason why I'm doing so well today is directly because of the efforts that he made. I probably have a lot to say about, you know, where we've come over the years and that he hasn't been forgotten.
What about you, para-alpine skier Alana Ramsey?
I would choose Sidney Crosby. He's been an inspiration. I remember watching him in the 2010 Olympics winning the gold medal. I really want to meet him. He's an inspirational hero.
Kurt Meinard, para-snowboarder, echoed both John and Alana's choices.
Can I pick two? I would say Terry Fox, probably first. Canadian Idol, done so much for this country. Second would be Sidney Crosby, because who does not love the kid, right? I mean, I'll never forget crying on my couch in 2010 when he put that in the net.
Para-ice hockey player Dominic Larocque chose another hockey player.
Carey Price, why not? Canadian guys, goalies, could be a good dinner.
Para-snowboarder Michelle Salt, who would you want to have a meal with?
Chris Hadfield. He is just so cool. I read his book, and the journey that he went through to get there, you know, he had to work hard when he was young, become a fighter jet pilot, and eventually, you know, go to space. I think that he would be pretty cool to sit down with.
Kurt Otway, para-alpine skier, chose a historical figure to dine with.
Laura Secord would be nice. The woman who trudged all night and day through the forest to warn the British forces of the impending American invasion. It'd be interesting to catch her story firsthand.
Para-alpine skier Aaron Latimer, who would you choose?
I think I would choose Justin Trudeau. He seems like a pretty cool guy. Had the chance to meet him at the Celebration of Excellence after 2014, and I think it's really exciting when the government is excited about sport.
Para-ice hockey player Greg Westlake wants to learn more from his choice.
Terry Fox, that whole marathon, and for me being an amputee, he obviously has a special place in my heart. And I always did the Terry Fox run in school growing up. And I think as I got older and I looked more into the numbers of just the sheer amount that he ran and how I envisioned that he must have been feeling being a guy on two artificial legs, I find it even more impressive as I get older and just look at the sheer numbers of what he accomplished. I would love to pick his brain and talk to him about where he found his motivation from.
Alexi Guimont, a para-alpine skier, chose a Hollywood A-lister.
Ryan Reynolds. I would like to have a meal with Ryan Reynolds. He's a funny guy. He has done he elaborated and put on the suit of my favorite anti-hero, and he's a pretty good actor and comedian.
Adam Dixon, para-ice hockey player, kept his choice close to home.
My family. I had a really good time having dinner with my mom, my dad, and my sister. We get my parents going a little bit, me and my sister, but it's a good time.
Those were some great choices for Canadians to dine with, and some that I didn't anticipate at all, like Laura Secord.
Yeah, that one surprised me too. One that didn't surprise me was Terry Fox. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Ryan Reynolds was another good one, but for other reasons. I guess athletic inspiration can come from anywhere.
So Victoria, if you were asked the same question, who would you choose?
Yeah, it's a tough question. I think I would go with Rick Hansen just because he's done so much to raise awareness about accessibility.
Good choice. I think I'd go for Gord Downie from the Tragically Hip because he has a great story, and why would you not want to chat with one of the most recognizable Canadian musicians of all time?
Yeah, great one. I never thought of him.